Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's play some Hearts of Iron 4 in our German campaign. So this is the second recording session. So we are not on Twitch streaming right now. Let's take a look at where we are. To my knowledge, we have one army group, 164 divisions invading the Soviet Union. We're going to be victorious pretty soon, from what I can see. Let's take over here. Let's take a look over here at the Spanish front, right? This is the Spanish front. I believe it is. Spanish front. We are invading Spain, or at least, yes, we are. We're invading Spain. We have von Kleist. He's doing that. We have Gunther von Kluge over there in Russia. We have Gerd von Rundstedt. He's defending the Atlantic Wall. We're getting some pretty good, or at least we were getting some good naval victories here. The Navy has taken significant losses, I feel. Let's see, we have unfulfilled import requests. Oil, interesting. That's a shame. Yeah, we have some defeats here, so that's a shame as well. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We have low manpower, 1.39 million men. I think we'll be okay. We need oil and we need aluminum for now. Let's see, Rommel. Where's Rommel? That's right, Rommel's in the north. He's invading Murmansk. So, what are we up to right now? Well, we're going to finish off the invasion of the Soviet Union. We're going to invade Republican Spain. The Comintern will not capitulate until we invade Republican Spain. We're upgrading. We're trying to build some naval dockyards. We have a shit ton of repairs to get through, though. That's a lot. And I even actually queued up, I guess, some military factories, so we'll go ahead and pump those to the top, too. Let's get these repairs done first. And then we'll focus on some factories and stuff. Let's actually bump. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it for now, I guess. Well, I actually don't even really have a need for military factories at this point. Well, maybe we do. We're building up infantry 3, motorized support equipment. We got medium tanks. We need a lot of those. We need medium tanks. We need advanced artillery. We need close air support. Well, we don't have a need for it, actually, but we want it. And, you know what we do need is I'm actually going to try maybe something a little different over here in England. So we've been throwing planes at this situation, and it's been fairly successful, I would say, but not as much as I would like. We're trying to achieve air dominance here, but obviously it's been difficult. The enemy has like 6,000 fighters here in the English Channel. So what I need to do is not only do I need to fight their fighters, I need to destroy their air bases. So let's get all of our planes back onto friendly territory. I think that's all I have. I have 3 air bases, right? 3 air wings. I have 2 over central Russia. That's nice. Do I have any tactical bombers? 78. I have 72 naval bombers. Interesting. Do I have... I wonder if I can deploy these tactical bombers. Because you know what I want them to do? I want them to be over here in southern England. And I want them to bomb enemy buildings, infrastructure. Yeah. And then I could send a fighter mission. That's a possibility. I mean, we've seriously we get 19 fighters a day, but we've taken significant casualties as far as the fighters are concerned. This is the close air support. Let's leave the close air support there. Let me withdraw these fighters. Let's go to the Pas-de-Calais. Pas-de-Calais has a huge capacity for fighters. Let's put them over here over southern England. Wonder what we can do. Do I have any other planes? Central Russia. I have some closer support in the English Channel. Actually, I can withdraw these guys. I don't need them here. Let's take the close air support and put them in reserve. Oh no, they're already in reserve. So let's go ahead and modify these air wings. Let's see. I have 1,000, 470. Let's take a look. The Navy's fine. This is the Air Force. We have 325 close air support, 514 fighters, 78 tactical bombers. Okay. So hopefully we can make something happen over there. We have a lot of ships in the Navy, sort of. So, and then, okay, so we're over here in Russia, right? So we're about to defeat Russia, I think. Let's take a look here. They are 92% towards capitulation. They've lost 3.37 million men. And let's check out the UK. So we have to defeat the UK, the British Raj, and the United States. Not that difficult. We have some time. We have some time. It's only 1942. Let's take a look at the Baltic fleet. And I want to do convoy raiding. Let's actually just send them to patrol. They will patrol here in these sea zones. Why is Leningrad their main naval base? Let's change it to Schleswig-Holstein. These are just subs? Wow, those are just subs. Okay. Let's come over here then to production. We're building convoys principally. Let's change this over to light cruisers, I think, or destroyers, but oh, actually, destroyers. Let's change this to light cruisers. Let's change this to, I think, battle cruisers. Not bad. The York class. Send them all to the German Reich. Flotta. Okay. So let's come over here and let's finish up with this invasion of Russia. And hopefully we can defeat the Spanish here as well. Let's take a look at the air situation. It's interesting. They don't have any fighters here. Huh. It's kind of interesting, huh? We have the tactical bombers there, and we have the close air support here. They're actually not sending any bombers over here. Or they're not sending any fighters to come and intercept me. That's interesting. We have a we have naval combat in the Baltic. How's that going? We have these are just submarine troops, right? So this is a Swedish fleet. Wow. Okay. Class Lindstrom. I'm guessing we're taking significant damage. Yeah, we lost 41 subs. The enemy lost 7 heavy cruisers, though. That's pretty significant. We're not producing any tactical bombers. So the Navy's not a huge situation, at least not right now. Once we get more naval dockyards, we're going to be building up a lot of battle cruisers and such. So it'll be awesome. How's my advance here in Spain? We're almost successful. We have enough troops, I think. 58 divisions. I think the problem is potentially that the Spanish are just entrenched over the Pyrenees. That's what I'm thinking. We're starting to encircle some troops here. Let's see. I wonder if we can cut these guys off. We might be able to envelop this here. This is 17. There's like 17 divisions here. Once we cut them off, they'll only have about 3 days worth of supplies. 3 or 4 days. We've stalled out a little bit here. Shit, they just got cut off and encircled. Yeah, they're trying to reopen their supply lines. Ace pilot promoted. We're getting in here. We gotta save these troops quickly. Are we training any more men? We are, and they're actually on their way to the Spanish front. So that's fine. Do we have any deficits of equipment? We need 2.5 thousand artillery, 8,000 medium tanks, 1.1 thousand fighters, close air support, and tactical bombers. Okay. So now the tactical bombers have been all but destroyed. Yeah, we didn't bomb anything, I don't think. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just trying to get some naval experience. We're trying to research stuff. So Rommel's going to be finished up with this. If anything, I might actually be able to send Rommel over there to Spain. Actually, we basically are done with this army. These are 24 divisions. We got fire brigades. Let's come over here down to... It's 1942. Do we need 1943 tech? Industry would be nice. Yeah, we can start on that. We can start on nuclear technology. 180 days for that. Improved symmetric radars, centimetric radars. Paratroopers possibly would be nice. For Operation Sea Lion. 1942. We're getting some better support companies. 1943 for the Panthers. I'm not sure if they will be really necessary. Possibly. Huh, that's new. 1944, 1945. That's new. The Flak 88s, damn. That's also an 88 as well. It's just a advanced artillery. 1943. Land doctrine would be cool. I don't think it's necessary. Maybe we can just go for a Panther tank. Might as well. Well, no, because we actually upgraded the Panzer IVs with some land experience. We have more land experience, I'm just saying. Maybe not, actually. Might as well go for the advanced artillery. And then we're finishing up with some of these support companies and then the advanced computing machine. And then we can go for some industrial research. And we'll need industrial research as well as naval research eventually. We were able to save these troops, thank God. But looks like we are not successful just yet. Some of these close air support. If anything, I actually might be able to just withdraw these close air support. I'm going to leave the fighters there. Let's withdraw the close air support. Leave the bombers there. I don't care if they die. They're old anyway. And let's get some close air support right here. And let's put them over the Iberian region. Yeah, they don't have the range to cover the whole area, but I think they'll help out with some of this initial infantry assaults. Initial infantry engagement. The enemy's bombing me here. Northwest Germany. 247 enemy bombers. I do need more fighters for sure. I produce 21 fighters a day. And so that means that at this rate, we're going to be done in 2 months with our deficit. We need 1,000 fighters. Jesus, those port strikes are pretty bad. We actually shoot down a good amount of enemy planes. Let's actually go ahead and put one of these guys over here. Let's withdraw these fighters. And what I want to do is I want to take them and let's deploy these fighters here. Yeah, let's at least be able to defend Schleswig-Holstein so our navy can build up a little bit. We will deploy those men. Advanced computing machine. Whoopsies. Let's go ahead and take a look at encryption, decryption. Not yet. We won't take those yet. 0.15 years ahead of time. I think it's worth building these right now. Okay, so how's the invasion of Russia? Looks like we're just going to keep advancing. They're not going to surrender. We're getting, like, close to over here. I am at war with all of this. Huh. Jesus, we're going to be pushing into Siberia pretty soon. Okay, so Rommel's good to go. Let's go ahead and send him over here. Get some more divisions going. Looks like we've been cut off. Well, not just yet, but we're not doing too good. How many divisions does this guy have? He's got 120 divisions? Holy shit. We have a naval... Oh, we have naval combat here in the Baltic. Okay, we lost 13 submarines, 1 destroyer. Yep, didn't go too good for us. Okay, so let's just for now build up some fighters. Once it gets to 1944, we can get some better fighters and stuff. Soviets are 98% towards capitulation. My god, we've lost almost 1 million men fighting the Soviets, which is actually not bad. Once we take all of this, maybe we'll attack the British Raj. Because the Japanese are having some trouble over here. They have 150 divisions. They're probably low in manpower and resources by now. Or something. They gotta be hurting. Oh yeah, I never actually fixed this. Okay, so let's get those troops redeployed. Recon companies. Let's go ahead and move on to my industry tech for now. It's only 150 days, not bad. Enemy are raiding our convoys. These troops are low on organization. We gotta get them some reinforcements or something. At least the tanks can hold out, and the motorized. But these guys are low on organization. My infantry equipment and stuff is fairly reliable, which is nice. Italy's concerned with Africa, I think. There's actually quite a significant enemy presence in Africa, from what it looks like. Shit, these troops were cut off here. Ooh, that's like 8 divisions right there. We gotta get some reinforcements in here. Okay, we were able to save the line. Rommel and his men will strategically redeploy. It's going to take them a little bit, but they'll get there eventually. Soviets are close to capitulation, I think. In fact, I think they put most of their troops on the eastern border with the Japanese. Which is weird. They just completely gave up the line over here in the west. Are you kidding me? 99% towards capitulation. My god. I don't even know what important cities are left, right? Like, what do they have left? Oh, there it is. Soviet Union just capitulated. We occupy all their territory. Okay, so what's left? Xinjiang and Mongolia. Let's go ahead and form a front line with Tanatuva in Mongolia. Whoa. Let's try something like that. We won't launch that invasion yet. Let's wait for the troops to get to where they need to be. We got field hospital 2s. Let's finish up this industrial research. So we can go for either production efficiency growth or production efficiency retention. And I think I'm going to go for the retention. I found that that's actually a lot more useful than anybody thinks it is. Holy shit, dude. These Republicans are holding out. I'm actually fairly impressed at how well they're doing. They're holding out. I might even have to pull some of these troops back here immediately. Let's actually go ahead and deploy some of these lines. They could use some reinforcements. We need total artillery, medium tanks. Still the close air support. Okay. Yeah, these guys need men. And Rommel and his troops up here, they're gonna take some time, so. And we have to get Republican Spain to capitulate before we can beat the Comintern. I don't see any opportunities for an encirclement. In fact, it looks like the enemies definitely have us out of position. Shit, the Allies just landed here. In Marseille. Let's rush some troops over there. I think von Rundstedt. Yeah. Let's get some men over there. And the Spanish theater has 100 divisions, so we'll have to keep some troops over there. Von Rundstedt, I need you to retake this. The Americans are going to push pretty quick. Son of a bitch. Already taking more land. There's a significant number of enemy troops here. Oh, wow, Sweden still has some sort of navy. I don't even know how. Let's go ahead and launch this and get rid of these nations here. If anything, I might even be able to just leave this front open. You know, and just send this army back to the west. Let's take a look at here. The last time I did this German campaign, we didn't have any of these problems. Jesus. We didn't have problems with these naval invasions or anything. let's go ahead and advance. What are we doing over here? We still got Rommel and his troops. We were able to rush in a significant number of troops into here now. Tanatuva's capitulated. Let's see. Yeah, the Republicans have pretty good national unity, I think. Significant numbers of allied troops here. Looks like Sin King is capitulated. Oh my god, they're fucking here in France too? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to send some more troops to von Rundstedt. Free military factories. Let's not worry about it for now. I don't have that much production that needs to be... I don't have anything that needs to be produced right now. Close air support. We finally have an increase in fighters now. Thank God. Let's go ahead and come back here. Well, actually, I can keep an air wing of like 100 or 200 fighters here. How about 56? 56 fighters. That's fine. Let's take a look at... These are tactical bombers. No, let's go to... Yeah, Van Daren. Let's take a look at these guys. Let's get 1,000 fighters. Or how about 900? 900. Here in the Spanish region. Let's get... Holy shit, wait, what? How many fighters are operating here? 3,400? Damn. Okay, actually, we can deploy more fighters if I wanted to. I actually don't have any large air bases to which to use. So that might not even be necessary at this point. We have northern France secure. Our air base is secure. So we might as well just put some fighters here in Champagne. I've heard the theory that like smaller air wings are better. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know really. Okay, I might have to consider pulling back the troops from the Russian front actually, because all that's left is Mongolia. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna leave Mongolia. We're gonna leave Mongolia there. Should I invade the British Raj? Get this encryption. Let's come over here. Half. Let's get a new field commander, a field marshal. I don't have any available. Wilhelm Licht. I want you here, and I want you to invade the British Raj. Something like that. And then Von Kluge, I want you to come over here. Jesus, he's a genius. Actually, I might give him... Let's do half to Von Rundstedt. And let's do half to the Spanish front. And I'm going to assign him, Von Kluge, to the Spanish front. And I'm going to assign... Von Kleist in place of Von Rundstedt. So let's make that happen. That's right. We gotta make sure we assign them to the lines. We've got 92 divisions here. We need to occupy some of this back here in the north. They've taken a lot of this here. They're gonna start moving significant numbers of troops in here. Let's take a look at this guy. So all these troops will redeploy. Okay, so we have, what, 3 million men? 3.3 million men. Oh my god. That's a lot. Looks like we're holding out for now. I think we might have lost some divisions, I'm not sure. Let's try and see if we can attack. How's the air superiority game? Not that great. We're actually not doing that much combat. What's going on here? They have strategic bombers here. Huh. What's going on? Naval invasion in northern France. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, the Italians, I think, have lost Mare Nostrum. They've lost our sea. Whoopsies. Let's go ahead and pause. I'm going to take a break here, guys. It's 18th of January, 1943. Let's finish up with the Soviets. Let's finish up with the Comintern, and then we can focus on our eyes on the United Kingdom. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.